Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make a picture look like it's taken from a comic book. So I'm going to start with, I open this picture in Photoshop. I'm going to start with increasing the contrast by going on Image and Adjustments and Levels. As you can see, my Photoshop is in Swedish, but I'm going to use the English words throughout this tutorial. So I already know what I want for this picture, and this is the number you put in to make it look darker. The higher the number, the darker the picture gets. So I'm going to choose 30, and this is how light you want it to be, the highlights. And I want 240. So I'm going to press OK. And then I'm going to add a filter to make it look old and like it's on a bad quality paper. And I'm going to do that by going to Filters and Gallery, because I don't have it there in Shortcuts. And this is Artistic and Film Grain. And I want it to be a lot of grain, so I'm going to choose a high number here, like 12. And on highlights, I'm going to choose 2 and intensity 10. Here you can see there becomes kind of like really grainy and looks like it's bad quality. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to duplicate this layer to add some effects to the new layer, and I'm going to name it Half Tone. And then I'm going to add a filter to this new layer by going on Filter, Pixelate, Color Half Tone. And I already know here what I want to, and it's a maximum radius of 6. And the higher the number, the bigger the dots in the picture gets. And I'm just going to leave this as it is. And you can see now that it becomes a lot of dots, and it's kind of light, this picture. So I'm going to go to blending mode right here and choose darken. So here you can see it got like a comic book look effect, but I'm not done yet. I'm gonna add some few effects to this picture to make it look more like a comic book picture. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna add a light stroke to this layer. I'm gonna do that by going to layers and then stroke layer style, stroke. And I want it to be the size of 20, and I want it positioned inside of the picture, and I also know the color I want, and I looked this number up because that's way easier, and it's F5ECE1. So it's kind of like a light color. Okay. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna add another layer and add some rectangle right here. A smaller one like that. And I want it in a orange color and with a stroke that's black and 3 pixels. And I'm gonna add another one, a little big one in the bottom right here, and I want it to be white with the same stroke as the other one. And then I'm going to add another layer, and I'm going to use the rectangle selection tool to draw a line here around the picture. And I'm going to add a stroke to this. So I'm going to go to Edit, Stroke, and I want the width 4 and color black in the center. Just just gonna press OK. And then I'm going to deselect by pressing Command D and make it a little more blurry, the stroke. So I'm gonna go to blur, blur more. And then, as the final touch, I'm going to add text to these two boxes using the text tool. And I know that I want the copper plate because I think that looks the best. I'm gonna write Loud, which is the name of her album. Like that. And then I'm gonna write in this bottom as well. And I'm gonna write just Rihanna's new album out in stores. It's got 10th of May, like that. And here you see you've got a picture that looks like it's taken straight from a comic book. So I hope you learned something, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!